Did it even go? It was super slow. My intro was super slow. My intro. Wait. Okay, now it's done being. Guys, we have to redo that. We have to redo it from the very beginning. I'm not even sure if that was correct.
Technical difficulties.
But we got to redo that. This was not a good intro. This was not a freaking good theme music. Theme music now. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I really just wanted to actually have a good, beginning. But instead, it screwed itself up. Thank you, Internet Bar, for cursing us.
Technical difficulties. It's fun. It's great. We love it here.
Anywho's, guys, here is my guest, Caden /Lilyfire.
Yo.
Oh my goodness, I am super pumped. Let us get in to the comments. Oh my gosh, we got a few people here. Raven Flame, it's nice to see you. And Lilyfire was in the comments, and I was like, hey, let's bring Lily in before, Oh my freaking gosh. What are you guys barking at?
Squirrel.
Oh my gosh. Give me a minute, guys. I want to see what's going on.
I'm just amused in all of this.
Because I'm streaming. Okay, sorry about that. That was my sister. She was throwing snowballs at the window.
You have snow?
Yeah. Very cold snow.
Nice.
Whew. Yeah, I do got a bit of a funny thing that happened to me last night, but it's whatever. It's whatever. Kind of. Anywho's, guys. Anywho's. Just gotta share my screen for these drawings that we're gonna have to do.
Oh, fun drawing.
Okay. I'm trying to make sure everything is going according to plan. Maybe I should throw our icon so everyone knows we're like talking and shit.
There you go. I popped out the chat so I can see. So I can see people and what they say.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because you can do that.
I will read it. I will read it now. The fierce, apathetic Black Queen. Yo, Free Fire Pro. Nice to have you guys here. Fierce Fire. Oh, man. Hi, Kate and Lilyfire. Oh, it was snowing in North Carolina. I never saw snow before. How's it like?
Cold.
Very cold. Think of flour, but it's cold. It's icy. It's like touching a pool. Not really. A pool is much better, better.
If you jump into it, you sink, depending on how fresh the snow is.
Oh yeah, last night was fucking crazy, man. Last night was ooh. Oh freaking goodness gracious! Banana split Sundays. I'm trying my best not to curse, but you guys are making it so difficult. But yeah, I'm doing requests. Lily's watching me and we're chatting and, being people, being buddies, that kind of thing. Okay. Okay, so how have you guys been? I know me and Lily have been, chatting for a while. I actually got reconnected to Lily today, and it was oh my goodness, I keep freaking forgetting to message you, and I'm yeah, let's chat. Am I even live?
You are.
Okay. I'm always worried that I just freaking phased
off
out.
The face of the earth. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just like really happy to be able to finally sit down, relax, and chat with you guys. It's always a pleasure to do that. And yeah, so let us begin. I'm just like super pumped. So let's get our drinks out and maybe a snack or two. I'm not going to be eating snacks because, I don't want to be chomping all like, and plus I just had dinner. Well, lunch, dinner, whatever, meal. So yes, I'm going to take a quick sip and let us get in. Mm. Okay. Oh God. That was water and I almost choked. That would have been bad.
Don't die.
Okay. I'm just going in. I'm going to check the comments. Fierce apathetic black queen. It was very cold. I just walked during it snowing. Okay. I got that like last night. I was walking like 20 minutes in the damn snow. Like I wasn't even wearing boots. I was wearing shoes. I was wearing worn out shoes that I should have really reconsidered when I went to my grandma's. Because I was like carrying a dead snake's body to like the edge of the woods because, yeah, it's a good idea to do that. Okay,
Odd.
yeah, I was cleaning my grandma's basement. I found a dead snake and it was like awful. It was fucking awful, I had to like
would have died.
I had to, pick it up with my foot, put it into a, empty box, carry it to like, the edge of the woods so whatever animal can eat it. Because if my grandma went down there and saw it, she would have, freaking freaked out and be like, I need help. I need help. It's alive, even though it's dead. Like I was kind of freaked out that it would have come back to life and, bite me.
Okay. That is an understandable.
Okay. Oh, wow. People are already making requests. I want Luzia from Encanto. Ooh, I was actually talking to Lilyfire about that earlier. I was like, I loved the movie Encanto. And I was recommending it to them because, it was a very good movie. There's a lot of good songs from it. And the animation, oh my goodness. The dancing for the animation is amazing. Ooh. Oh, I just love it. So yeah, I'm totally gonna draw Lucia. I'm probably saying it wrong either way.
Oh, yes, I do have a channel. I just don't do much with it because I never remember to do like speed paints or literally anything.
Yeah, and if you get back into it and like, make awesome art, I'm if we, do that, I would definitely share your channel. Like I should probably do that afterwards, but I'm also like, do you want me to share it? Is the thing.
I don't mind. I plan on getting back into it anyways.
Okay, oh wow, more. Free Fire Pro, could you draw Anya from Spy X Family, or if you have time, could you draw the entire family from Spy X Family since you're doing drawing commissions? There's a difference between commissions and requests. Requests are when you taking requests. This is
requests are free, commissions are not.
Yeah. A lot of people misconceive that, like get misinformation about that, and it's like, no, commissions are when you get paid for that. So yeah.
Typically commissions are the bigger commissions are bigger in terms of how many characters there are.
Yeah, if it's like a whole family, I would be like, holy fudge. I don't think I can draw 2 people in a commission, nonetheless, like more than that. But I mean, I'm always challenging myself. But okay, guys, make sure you read the rules when I do these commissions. Like, I'm not commissions, requests. When I do requests, I'll just like, list them out right now because again, I want people to know before I do them. So be patient. I'll get to your request eventually. I don't want people pouting. I don't want people arguing in the chat. That is something I do not like. I don't like people arguing about that specific stuff. It's like, okay, I'll get to your request. Just make sure you behave in the chat. Act mature, be responsible, that kind of thing. If I start hearing, whining in the background, I'm not taking you to Disney World, okay? Okay, 2, one drawing per viewer, or per person. It's easier to say viewer because you're watching. But yeah, I'll do one request per stream for you guys. Every Friday you can, like the next Friday afterwards you can get another request. It's just I'm not Friday. Ooh, Sunday. I keep forgetting that it's like Sunday. I don't know why I think it's Friday.
Time is weird and it's irrelevant. Therefore. Yep.
Okay. 3. No, not safe for work, fetish, or any nudity. I'm not taking anything like that into this stream. Plus, I would definitely be put off of YouTube if I did that. I do draw nudity, but not like request or anything like that. It's more of a steady thing. I do that. Anything else, it's like, no, I don't do that. Okay, we got that clear for that one area because I really want to make that specifically said. I don't do weird stuff. Like, honestly, it's weird to me because I don't like, getting into the fetish stuff. I'm like, if it's what makes you happy, whatever, just don't bring it up to me. Anyways, for no specific request for poses or expression, just name the character and I'll draw them. Like, I'll draw them the way I see it, or whatever I'm trying to practice. Like, I'll use whatever expression I have in mind. So keep that in mind. And 5, let's not forget the golden rule. Let's have fun and learn about new crap. Okay, we're here to have a good time. Not a very nasty time of bickering and arguing. We're here to learn about stuff. We're here to watch art and junk. I'm really bad at introductions, so
we're here to have fun. Let's get into it.
Awesome. Okay. Okay. Just making sure I check everything before I go straight into the drawing. What's your reaction of Harry on a Hook stream? The stream that happened last night? Well, remember, I was like, I had a bad connection. I'm not sure if anyone told you about that. I was like, I had a bad connection and I knew I wanted to get in just to say hi and make sure you were doing fine. Like, fierce, apathetic Black Queen. I wanted to make sure everything was going good. So yeah, I was just like, okay, I wanted to say hi, but I couldn't stay in too long because of a situation that was moving on. It's okay. Oh, Free Fire Pro, I saw Rule 3, who requests weird shit when you're on YouTube. They obviously can't draw and not safe for work. They'll get banned. Precisely. Oh, Free Fire Pro also asked for, a question for you. Do you read comics or watch anime, Lily?
Not. I read manga and sometimes I'll watch anime. It's not very often I watch anime anymore. But I read a lot. Pretty boring. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, because it's like really silent.
I was just like getting a reference for Alicia. So it's easier for me to draw. Because I don't want to screw up because she's also one of my favorite characters. So I'm glad I got to be able to draw one of my favorite characters from Encanto. Oh my goodness, I love the songs. And Lucia is probably one of my most favorite characters because, she doesn't look like all the other girls. She's, strong. She can still look pretty. I'm just like really happy with her, okay? I'm just really happy with her. Because no matter what people say, I'm just like, She's pretty as she is, and there should be more girls like her. Because like I feel like a lot of the times people are like, oh, every girl needs to look this way or that way. They're not girls if they're big and strong. It makes them look too scary looking or whatever. And I'm like, whatever to that dude.
Honestly, that one looks like she'd give good hugs.
Right? Honestly, she's just like, Okay. Just making sure I have the right pencil. Rough ink. Oh, ink. Oh, man. Okay, we're getting into the graphite. Okay, that's a little simple. Yes. Okay. Whew. Free Fire Pro, what's your opinion on the Batgirl Burnside costume, Kate? Oh boy. Now, I don't really mind the costume. I already made a video talking about the Burnside costume. I think it works for Barbara. It's probably a better modern take on the original Batgirl suit that I think a lot of people don't really like because it doesn't look precisely like the animated version or specific versions they've seen in comic books as of recently that were much better approved or unique. But for me, I think it works because the original Batgirl suit in the because again, guys, remember Barbara appeared in the Adam West show before she appeared in the comic books. I think it's safe to say that is a more important element that people tend to forget about her. Like they always think, "Oh, well, it needs to look exactly like the costume, like the first comic costume." And I'm like, it doesn't really need to be, you know, accurate sometimes. And this is probably the most accurate comic costume we got. Yeah, there are a few changes to like, the gloves aren't yellow or there's not that leather strap around her neck or a yellow belt. But again, guys, this is like the movie trying to accurately get some pieces of it into it. And I think it's the most accurate thing we've seen. People are giving it way too much shit. Like, way too much shit. Especially considering how leather is displayed in comic books. I mean, look at Nightwing. Nightwing, he's pretty attractive. And his modern costume is, a leather suit. A leather suit. It's like, oh my goodness. But yeah, I don't really mind the design, It's not bad. It's not, pathetic or ugly or anything. I feel like a lot of people are just like shitting on it because it's not the suit they wanted. And everyone has their own different opinion about what the fursuit should look like. Again, I'm not trying to shit on anyone when I say this. I'm just trying to say it's probably the most accurate thing we got. Because remember, when Riddler was introduced in the Batman like movie that's coming out soon, everyone was taking a dump on that. But when the moment when it's Batgirl, it's like, oh well, it's super ugly. It's not the right costume. It's boring. And it's like, okay, I get what you mean. But remember, it's accurate. Not key accurate, but it tries. Okay. Oh, wow. I really just not started on the full sketch. I'm really sorry, guys. Like, are you still there, Lily?
I'm still here.
Oh, that's good to hear. Okay. Again,
So, Fierce, to answer your question, favorite Disney movie? The Little Mermaid. Childhood favorite. Cannot go wrong. Second favorite would be Princess and the Frog. Good movie. That's Oh, and I like Coco. Coco is also good.
oh my goodness. Whew. I'm trying my best to like accurately make the chest air like the it's so hard and fudge Fudge, I'm doing it on this.
Love it when you do it on the wrong layer.
I'll just copy it. I'll just copy it. Then I'll cut it from this one. Oh my freaking goodness gracious with banana cream splits. Oh my gosh. If there's nothing going on, then don't tell me there's something going on. Okay. Okay. There we go. Took me a little bit. Just gonna redefine. No, not that. I need this. Okay. Again, it's probably not my. Whenever I do these sketches of new characters, I'm always like, should it look like this precisely? Probably. I'm definitely screwing it up, but I'm trying. This is me trying, guys.
A for effort.
Yay. But yeah, I've always had to put up with like a lot of crap when it comes to like doing muscular guy characters. And like doing it with a girl, it's a little easier because there's like smoothness, if that makes sense, like very smooth areas. Oh my gosh. Just gotta remember where the hairline is, because there's that. But yeah, okay. Fierce apathetic black queen, it's fun and fine. You just kanking Trey and your friends out. It's so hard, said something on my old mic these days. Yeah, it's understandable. Okay, Free Fire Pro, I haven't watched Encanto. Don't spoil the movie for me. I won't. I'm just gonna say that you'll be pretty happy with the songs and dancing. That's all. I'm pretty happy about that, as well as the character development. And plus, Lily hasn't watched it, and I don't want to spoil it for them, so. Okay. It's gonna take me a little bit, guys. I really want it to look precise, and I'm like, gosh. What if it doesn't look right? I'll try. I'll keep trying. Okay, I love Moana movie and Tiana from Princess and the Frog movie. And you answered that, Lily Fire. Okay. Batgirl is not cosplaying, is Batgirl in latex suit. It's actually leather. Like the Burnside one is like leather. It's trying to replicate what leather. And a lot of people keep forgetting that leather, it can be drawn pretty well, but when you're trying to live adapt it, it's like it doesn't like look precisely like it does in the comic book. In some cases it can work, but in other cases they have to use a different, material for the, costume. And of course, with how they implement it into the movie is when you have a lot of like focus on the details and such. When you're editing it to make it look like it's from the movie, like, or making it look like to be a movie, it takes a lot of time, effort into the editing and all that crap. It may not look good in that photo, and I know a lot of people would be comparing it to the, oh well, Wonder Woman had this and it still looked good, and I'm like, okay, let's keep going. Sorry, I'm just like, that costume, I think it works for her. Like, if it's a beginning Batgirl movie, it works. If she's wearing it, after she's just, been doing this crime fighting for like a year or something, then yeah, I do have a problem with it. It's just, it works if it's a beginning suit. That's why I'm giving at least a chance. I'm at least trying to give it a chance, because I don't want to always be mad about something. And it makes me feel like I always have to have this impression of, oh well, oh yeah, I'm taking so long on a sketch. I'm like, oh my gosh, but I'm trying. I'm trying. Okay, Free Fire Pro, Barb is way too immature in the Burnside costume. Also, in the comic run, she acted immature. If this was Stephanie Brown, I'll be okay, but for a mature character like Barb, no, I respect your opinion. For again, you got to remember, like if it's gonna be a beginning Batgirl movie and this is her beginning, then yeah, the suit she's gonna replicate that in some way, form, or another. There's not gonna be any stopping of that. I've just kind of learned to like I'm not accepting it, like I'm not accepting everything that comes its way, but I'm just trying to make a idea, like an opinion about it, like an understanding of it. That's where I'm trying to come from. I don't want to always tell everyone it's crap, nobody likes it, the end of the show. That's boring. That just tells me, okay, I didn't really do much learning, I didn't do any research. And I'm not trying to shame anyone who does this. I'm not trying to say any of that. But I feel like if I do it, it makes it sound like I'm not giving it a chance. Whew. Does that make sense? Like, Lilyfire, does that make sense?
Honestly, everything you are saying is going over my head, but yes, it makes sense.
It's understandable. I'm just like, I phase out and in all the time when it comes to like specific stuff. So I'm like, whatever. Whatever. I'm trying, guys.
Yeah, I'm not very into superhero things.
Understandable. I try to like, go to different comics whenever I get too annoyed with some specific books here and there. I'm like, okay, I'll go read something else. That's my mindset. If it doesn't make me happy or anything right now, I can always come back to it later.
Yeah, focus on the more medieval fantasy kind of things rather than the modern fantasy.
Yeah, precisely. That's always nice to know, It it makes me think about like lots of things that I should be doing. Like right now, I know I told myself I would try and make a comic series, but then on the other hand, I'm like, which comic series should I make, like adapt?
Yeah. I want to work on a comic that I've had in my idea book in my brain for a while. At first I wanted to make it like a story, like a written story, and then I got past like the first chapter and went, this is shit. I'm not doing this again. So now I'm just going to comics and seeing if that will be better, because I like drawing. But I guess there does need to be some kind of writing in like the plans and stuff.
Precisely.
I haven't even started on the different like character designs.
Oh yes. Ooh.
It's fun.
But yeah, that sounds really good. Like trying to get into it, but you're just like, I'll eventually get into it. There's like so many details in your head, and you're like, I gotta adapt everything. That's the problem I have. I need it to look exactly like it does in my head or when I talk about it, so people can feel what I'm feeling about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so freaking difficult when you have this concept that you feel like it's gonna work, but everyone's just like, no, it's not gonna work. It's why I keep a lot of my ideas private, because one, I don't want people taking it. Two, I know that a lot of people don't really care for like specific switch ups in the original kind of plots we get. It's like, okay, like I was poking fun at the idea, like this is gonna sound really crazy, guys, because when I was talking about this a while ago, that I didn't really care for Dick Grayson's love life. It's like, one, the guy needs to pick a girl. 2, why do we need this unnecessary love triangle? If he doesn't pick one of them, I'm gonna make the decision for him. And then I ended up making a concept that basically had, it followed the same formula. You had a guy with 2 girls, and he's hot, attractive, that kind of thing, and he can have anyone he wants. And at the end of it, both the girls, they're like, "Hey, he's being an asshole. You want to get together? I kind of like you. You look really pretty." That kind of thing. And they just leave him. And he's like, "What did he do wrong?"
Just no, you're not interesting. Hey, how about you? You wanna hang out?
Yeah, like,
leave this dude in the dust. Bye.
yeah, I just like that idea that I'm sure DC will never do it, but I would probably do it just so I can just so I can make fun of the love triangle in itself. It's something unexpected, and it would totally be an interesting concept, because I know a lot of people dislike how Dick Grayson treats his love interest. It's like, one book he's with this girl, the other book he's with this one, and it's like, okay, pick a girl or don't pick any at all. I don't want to hear any excuses of, oh, well, he works with blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I don't care. I used to be a big Barbara and Dick Grayson, shipper, but now I'm just like, no, Barbara deserves better. Corey deserves better. Dick Grayson needs to find himself. Go to therapy a little bit, buddy. Do something. Because if you're not, emotionally attached or, emotionally there, I understand he has a big job, but you have to understand you can't pick them both. Do not pick them both. Like, you can't have both of them. I'm not even sure if either of them would be interested into each other, but it's like, for me, I'm just going to go with that plot with my own comic and be like, yeah, look, they both like each other. It was the guy who was the problem here. Not to say that, this is not me saying men are bad or anything like that. I just think it would be a funny turn of events to have, 2 of these girls who are supposedly not liking each other turning out to be like, hey, you're pretty, pretty nice and, really pretty. You want to go, get our nails done together and we can make it a date? I want that to be, normalized more, where you basically have that going on, and it's just like Dick, well, the character I have is named, actually, his name is Nathaniel, and basically he's the Dick Grayson of my universe. He's just like the ladies' man. He gets everyone he wants, and then eventually he learns through this love triangle that he can't always get his way, and he just watches both of the girls he loved walk away with them together, and he's just like, what did I do wrong? Did I do anything wrong? And it's just like, I would probably put a lot of panels of all the shitty things they've experienced in that relationship, and it's like, oh, shit. Again, that's just what I would do. I wouldn't really, make fun of it too much. It would just be that one love triangle that annoys me. I don't mind the characters at all. It's just, when they're together or they're in that love triangle of sorts, it's like, we got to pick one girl, stick to that one girl, and be done with it. Sorry to make this about the, the Dazzling Kate ranting hour, where I don't like specific couples that don't make sense. Oh, Free Fire Pro. For me, I would have preferred Cassandra Cain as Batgirl. You already know Barb's as Oracle, and you already know what I would want to happen to Barbara Legs. But no, that would be cruel. Oh man, Free Fire Pro, no. She doesn't have to, be in a wheelchair to be Oracle. I just think if they told, Barbara, hey, if you get back onto the field, we don't know what's going to happen to you again. We don't want to risk losing you. If they had a confrontation like that, I know she recovered. I know she is able to do whatever, but remember, you don't know what kind of technology people have. 2, you don't know how long that's going to last. What if there's some kind of situation with the spine? What if you accidentally move one way and it just goes, bam, you're back to being crippled? That is not a good thing. So I would think it would be a better idea just to keep her off the field. Still be Oracle, because again, I wouldn't trust her outside. I just can't. And plus, I think it should be for like a limited time. Like she can still do some walking here and there, but she can't do anything extreme. So yeah, I just think a lot of people think it's an easy idea or concept that should, be easily seen as interesting, but it's not. Free Fire Pro, please don't remind me of Korra with Mako BS. He was so bad that he made his girlfriend lesbian. Oh, I don't even know what's going on there. I've never watched Legend of Korra because I never got into it. But yeah, that's what I would end up doing with like a like two lovers, well, a love triangle. I would just want to end it and be like, okay, we're not doing this bullshit. These two are getting together. The guy's gonna be like, wondering what went wrong. Basically, Peter Parker luck. Those are the two inspirations I have for this character: Peter Parker and Nightwing. He can be very hot and attractive as his superhero self, but as his normal self, he's basically a huge geek. And nobody wants to stick around for that. Well, not a lot of people, but like, and that's what the whole thing was. My idea was him basically being like, they only like me for my, hero self, not my true self, where I'm like, not being a hero at all. I think that hasn't been done for a long while. We just keep seeing people be like, "Oh wow, it's super hot, like super hunk and shit. He's really hot. We can focus on that element and never talk about his personal life. Just that he's super hot and shit." Like, okay, there's more to him than being hot.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I think I did pretty well for the face.
Yeah, it's a good face.
I really want to add eyelashes, but I have to work on the hair. I'm very slow, guys. I am sorry if I'm not fast enough. I'm still learning. But that does remind me, since when I'm doing this Encanto drawing. Like, okay. Details up, down. Up, down. A bit of a bang there. Okay, a little bit of a bang. That looks very difficult, but I'm gonna try. Okay.
You got this.
Like, I hate drawing wavy curly hair because I'm always confused that I might not know where I'm going.
Yeah. I've just never been able to do curly hair to save my life.
Understandably so. I was like looking on TikTok. Everyone's been going, Encanto crazy, and it's believable. And yeah, I can agree because I'm also Encanto crazy. And I love the characters to, pieces. And what ended up happening was there was a lot of arguing about, wavy curly hair, like the style of how it's done. Not like waves, but like, black hair, curly. And people were debating about, well, if you can't draw it correctly, don't draw it at all. And I'm like, people practice this. They need to practice it. They can't magically be like, curly hair. Wow, I did it. I made curly hair. No, I'm not going to be able to do that. I would never be able to do that without practice. That's why it's difficult for a lot of people. So you can't tell someone who's trying to, replicate that and say, well, you don't know what black hair people are like. And I'm like, this is a teenager. You're talking to a teenager who's just getting into this. Don't debate them. They don't know how to do it. They've not watched tutorials. They have not learned about this stuff. Don't be shitting on them and thinking it's racist if they're not doing it correctly. Like, people are like, sensitive about that. Like, you may be talking to someone who just finished their first animatic and they're super happy with it, and then when you shit on them and say, well, you didn't draw it correctly because this is not how you draw this hair. No, it's a learning process. It's a learning process. People forget that this is not an odd, like, our bodies aren't machines. I mean, they're like robots, yes, but you can't get the same effect like everyone else can immediately. You have to practice it. And that's why I hate like going on to, specific websites a lot. They're just like, oh, well, they're not putting enough work into it. And it's like, it's a kid, it's a teenager. They're still learning. Cut them a break. Sorry for that little rant. I just feel like a lot of people don't understand that some people are just getting into this and they're very excited to make their first fan art and they want to share it with people. It's really insulting when they're just like, they're being racist for not drawing it correctly. And I'm like, if it was racist, shouldn't there be more attack on it? Like, I'm trying to understand this.
It's kind of like, hey, use your eyes, people. That's unless it's doing something completely wrong, then it's like, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take a quick sip and I'll keep going. Okay, Seth, I'd read that. Ooh, okay, you're giving me more motivation to move towards that. I would totally, illustrate that, but again, it would be a long time before I, release anything connected to my comics because I still have to work out the little bugs and tweets and there's a lot. There's a lot to it.
If you ever need help, I'm here.
Fierce apathetic Black Queen. Oh God, not Kiara. Kiara do nothing. Free Fire Pro. I thought Barbara didn't want to have her legs replaced because most people wouldn't have the tech or be friends with Wizard to fix their leg, but nope. New 52. Let's remove a disabled hero. Her legs need to go. Sorry. Okay, yeah. It's understandable. I understand. I'm just like, I would just tell her, like, if this was like, if I was interventing and being like, okay, Barbara, you need to like be concerned about how you're, moving around and stuff. You might get hurt again. And I feel like people should implement that more because, again, it doesn't make sense to me either for her to just, spring out of nowhere. And plus, it's, good representation to have someone in a wheelchair. She was happy doing it. There was a couple of scenes where it was actually, interesting where she could just be herself and everyone wouldn't be like feeling sorry for her. There were moments where she was like, trying her best, even in this, physical state, she could still do shit. With how it's going right now, it's like, just take it easy. Don't get back onto the field. Don't get back onto the field. I would be fucking freaked out. If my best friend, who, would be, if she was like formerly in a wheelchair and, she magically got a spine, I would be like, oh, well, her spine working again to make it so she can move her legs. I would be like, okay, girl, no, you're not going back out there. You're not going back out there. I'll do it. I'll do it for you. I'll do it because I'm your friend. As much as I don't like crowbars or explosions or bullets or screaming, I'll do it. Just stay inside. That's all I want. That's all I want from you. But, we can't control DC. We can't control DC. We just can't. Oh, hey, Trey. Nice to see you here. Oh, man. Free Fire Pro. I mean, I'm not critical on fan art because they're doing it for free. Why should you care? They're taking the time to draw and improve their craft. Exactly. A lot of people don't understand that when it comes to these characters, they don't really need to make the art if they don't want people to see it, but they want people to see it because they love the character. Oh my goodness. That's why I know I gotta practice on my, fan art too. It's why I'm drawing Lucia, like I'm probably saying it wrong. But you know what? I love her. She's probably one of my favorite. I've already told you guys because, her song was good. Her, personality was good. And Oh my goodness, every time she freaked out about her powers being like lost, I was like, "Oh my gosh, I can relate to that." I'm like, I freak out when I know my, art hasn't been good. I would be like, "I'm losing my touch. I'm pathetic. I'm a loser." And you can just kind of get that from like Licia when she's like, when they oh wait, no, I'm not going to say anything else, but we already know that some elements change of subject. Lilyfire, what did you have for lunch?
You- oh my god. That was the best worst change of subject ever.
I know, I didn't like, oh.
It's fun.
Oh man. Oh, so what did you end up having?
Like it was like a chicken barbecue sandwich thing.
Oh wow, that sounds really tasty. Wow. Oh gosh. Oh yeah. Trey, did you just oh man, you don't want me here? No, I don't. I didn't say that. Like what the man, Lily, are you hearing this? Like, oh my freaking goodness. It's just how I express myself. I'm like, oh fudge, nice to see you here. Like that kind of thing. Like sometimes I forget people are there and I'm like, oh shit, that person's here. Oh wow, nice to have you. That kind of thing. I'm not doing it negatively. Okay, Free Fire Pro. Oh wow, good change of subject, Free Fire Pro. I love when you talk. Like that's my favorite thing. Like there's always something new with that. Like okay, Barb was the leader of the Birds of Prey. She was the mentor of Cass and Steph. DC best informant where her info was given to the Justice League of America or Titans and Batman equal, but nope, let's make her Batman sidekick again. Oh my gosh. I understand Lily Fire. Some of this might be a little off because you don't know what's going on. I know I'm a little off when it comes to some information. Free Fire Pro, I was just eating noodles, Kate. What's your favorite snack? Oh, wow. Our favorite snacks. That's a tough one. It's always hard for me to answer because I'm always like, it changes a lot. Okay.
I don't eat snack food. I just eat. I don't know what's going on.
Oh boy. But yeah, I would have to say mine's always changing, but my go-to snack is usually something something quick that I can eat. Like I drink Go-Gurt from time to time because I'm an overgrown child. Or Rice Krispie treats. Like those are my fucking go-to snack, especially when it has it's apple cinnamon flavor and it's like, oh my goodness, that is good. But if we're talking savory foods, pretzels are delicious, man. They're like the best. I think I didn't make the eyebrows like they need to be a little thicker. But yeah, it's nice to see this type of type of girls in Disney movies. Like I don't know about you, but I like how it's like, like I love Licia and her design. It's probably one of my favorite ones in the entire movie. Anywho's, oh wow, fierce apathetic Black Queen. I'm drawing my character named Nicholas, who is a amputee or disabled. He's Korean and French Canadian. He was bisexual. He had a half brother to protect in my fan story. Oh, that's pretty cool. Like that's a pretty cool concept. I wish you luck on that. Keep up with the drawing. Like honestly. Okay, don't forget she's the best Brooker in all of the DC universe, and she even started her career as Oracle with the Suicide Squad first. The Blue Wind, don't buckle under pressure. I'm quoting for the drawing. Oh yeah, it was like her song again. I love her song. It expresses everything going wrong in my life. Of course, I got my sister into it, so I'm like, Like honestly. Oh my gosh. Oh, these fringe details like ah, if anyone says this is easy to, create for a cosplay, I mean, yeah, you can find a skirt and shirt all right, but if you want it to be super accurate, that's freaking expensive, man. That is fucking expensive. Nobody can tell me otherwise. Cuz yeah, I'm a cosplayer and the shit I see people saying, it's like no, it's not going to cost that cheaply. It's not going to cost cheap at all. Because if I want it to look accurate, I'm going to be spending my nights up and awake making sure it's accurate. Because one time I was making a Harley Quinn mallet for my best friend, and I was telling her, okay, what exactly do you want? And she's like, I want it to look as badass as possible. And I'm like, okay, gotta get something good. I gotta get something good. And yeah, that was a lot of money. It cost a lot of money. I don't care what people think, how much it probably cost. It was a lot of money because of paint, because it I don't want it too worn out, so we're gonna add more like stuff to that. It's like everyone thinks making specific stuff is easy, and I'm like, hell no, it's not. I'd like to see you try and make something for less than $100, like less than $100. Oh wow, fierce apathetic black queen. My favorite cereal is Lucky Charms because I eat marshmallows. I think they got a giant container of marshmallows. Like it just has all the marshmallows in it, and you can like buy it on Amazon. Like I'm not into like the Lucky Charms marshmallows, but I've seen plenty of those ads and like throw-ins that they do. It's like interesting, very interesting. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. I know I get quiet whenever I do little bits of detail sketching. Oh my goodness. Oh my freaking bananas. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Many names. Imposter syndrome can be a pain for most artists. Oh yeah. Me. What's imposter syndrome? Also me. Just act like you know what you're saying. Me. I just said it out loud, didn't I? Yep. Yeah, this is what I miss about like our like streams I do with like art. I always miss about joking around, like about things I've witnessed in the past couple of weeks. It's just I don't have to focus on comic books all the time. It's not that I don't care for them. It's just like I love talking about other things. Sometimes I mix things up and just get to a different point. Oh wow, Friar Free Pro. What's both of your guys' favorite candy? Huh. That's a hard one for me. Okay. Uh,
Hmm. I like any kind of chocolate, specifically orange flavored chocolate. That's the good shit.
ooh.
That's the
That
good
sounds
shit.
Oh yeah, I did have orange chocolate like during Christmas, like those like little oranges, like there's like chocolate chip oranges.
Yes.
Those are the
Yes.
fucking bomb.
Those are awesome.
I
They
was like
taste good.
surprised at how much it tasted, and there was like the ones with like exploding candy, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this makes it even better."
Oh god, no. I just like the plain stuff, not the weird candy.
Okay.
So are you just going to do bust shots for the requests, or are you gonna
Yeah,
try to do
I could try and do like half body shots, but I'm always nervous about doing them. So I was like, I wanted to see if I can capture Alicia's character in a bust. So yeah, I gotta remember what the I gotta check what the next one is. Gotta go up because I got my other screen up. Okay, I already finished Raven Flame's request, so that makes me happy. Now it's then is the Spy X Family thing, which is Anya. Okay, give me a minute. Gotta take a quick sippy sip, and then I'm gonna find a reference of Anya. So yeah, I keep whenever I think of Anya, I immediately go to fucking Anastasia with the whole cute outfits and stuff. I'm like, oh my goodness, woo, man, you look so cute. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this Raven Flame. I really loved drawing Licia. Anyways, I'm gonna look for the reference. Give me a minute, guys. Gonna look for a reference for Anya from Spy X Family. Oh wow, that is a very cute character. She kind of reminds me of Momoto's from, Zatch Bell. So yeah, I'm going to copy this image. Again, it's going to be a cutesy one because again, that is a very cute character. Just gotta take care of uh this. I'm gonna delete it. Okay, gotta put the there we go. One day I'll be able to ink and color you, Licia. One day. Okay, the next one I got of this cutie. Oh, ain't she cute? Hey there. Those are big eyes. I love the color scheme. I love it a lot. I love it. I love it to pieces. Okay, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to say other favorite candy aside from like, the orange flavored chocolate. Okay, I got to think about this. Fudge. Not fudge, but like I'm just thinking. Anyone ever have those mons like the like kind of like almond joy but with coconut in it? Well, I mean, almond joy does have coconut in it, but like just the coconut. It doesn't have
Ugh.
almonds at all.
Yuck. Nasty.
I only eat it like, during Valentine's Day. That's like that and, maybe when I'm craving it really much, but it never really happens. Another one
I
is
hate
those
coconut.
Oh, that's understandable. I also like those caramel apple pops. Like, it tastes like a caramel apple, but it's like a apple pop. They had a crap ton of those during like, the elementary school days. Those boys would be hanging it out to like all the cute girls because it was the best candy. And you know what? You know what I got? You know what I got? I got like I don't know about you guys, but I ended up getting a shit ton of licorice.
Ooh, no.
Like every boy who came up to my desk, it was always licorice. All the pretty girls got the really yummy candy. I ended up with licorice. And I was like, what is this trying to tell me? Like, am I not good enough? Am I not good enough? And you know what? After that, I was just like, you know what? I don't need this. I do not need this. Okay, kind of a ooh, that's a cute shade. But yeah, I hate liquor. Well, I mean I don't hate licorice, but like um I hate being given it because it makes me think about that those terrible Valentine's days. I hate it, like when I get gifted it because it always made me sad because I would get home and I would be like, I'm so excited to see what I got because it's all wrapped up into like little packets and shit, and I would always surprise myself and pull it out and bam, licorice. At least I got one lollipop or two lollipops, but they were never the good ones. It was always the ones the girls didn't want, and those were mostly from the girls. But yeah, sorry to go
Yeah,
into that story.
never liked Valentine's Day.
It
It was
sucked.
always I've never liked Valentine's Day. It's to me Valentine's Day is just a you buy stuff and that's it. You buy stuff. It's like there's no point to this.
Yeah. And it always felt really weird to like, the normal girls, like the average plain Janes or below, or people who say below that. They always got the worst of things, and it always made them depressed. And it was like, okay, I get that this is a corporate holiday that they made up for the sake of money,
Money.
but it's like the guys took it way too seriously. Not blaming any guys in the chat. Not gonna do that. Don't like. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, immature boys. You guys in the chat are mature gentlemen. Okay, good to hear. Okay, I'm gonna try and sketch her. Gonna try and be a little. I don't have anything good in mind. I'm trying to think of something cute, but I don't want to replicate this entirely. I just Okay. Oh man. Okay.
Valentine's Day is just like any other day, being reminded how lonely we are.
Agreed.
There should be Singles Appreciation Day. I think that's a thing. Maybe. I don't know.
I think some people were trying to make that into a holiday. Like I'm just like, yeah, that needs to be a holiday. I want to be appreciated for being single, and I can spoil myself, and I can get a half discount whenever I go into like a fancy restaurant because I've seen a lot of people try and do those discount things for couples and shit, and I'm like, crap, crap. I'm gonna have to ask my best friend to go with me. And I don't want to do that. That will be awkward. Because then it reminds us both that we're, single. Man, I'm trying to find think of a cute pose, but I'm like, And for some reason I think I'm, getting rid of eraser stuff. And my pinky's just doing it. But anyways, okay. Oh, Raven Flame, she looks so cool in your style. Thank you. No problemo. No problemo. I appreciate doing it. Okay, the fierce apathetic black queen. What's your guys' favorite anime? My favorite is Girl with Guns anime genre, like Kanan and Gunslinger Girl. Well, okay, I gotta really think of mine because there's a lot of freaking oof. There's a lot of it to think about. Oh, I can make her tilt her head. Wait, isn't she doing that? No. I'm just gonna. She's gonna be smiling, okay? She's gonna be smiling. Am I still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, my favorite anime is Case Closed because I love murder mysteries. I love anything relating to murders and mysteries. So I always go to that for inspiration. And plus, Kyo's voice actor from Fruits Basket is in it, voicing Jimmy, and I'm like, whoo, man, you are so cute. Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
know if I have one. Like, it used to be My Hero Academia, and then I fell out of love with the series just because I've been watching that series for so long.
That's understandable.
Like, it's been like a year since I've actually looked at it again, so I don't even know what's going on anymore. I used to keep up to date, like every single time a chapter would come out, I'd just go and like read it and then go, "Oh, this is so good," and then I just lost interest, and now I'm in a different fandom.
Oh, that's understandable. I always I fall out of love with things and I just drop out for a while. There was a time period where I couldn't touch Marvel. There was, I mean, still to this day, I can't jump into it right now because Marvel's being stupid. But I don't really bother with comics too much anymore unless there's like something new and original out there. It's why I like the newer superheroes that are being introduced through the YA novels, such as Whistle and New Gotham Hero and Primer. Again, I cannot suggest two books enough for you guys. Go read those books, and I guarantee you, you're going to find something enjoyable about them. I guarantee you. And the writers to the series are really nice. They're not attacking people. They're like really happy with their books. They're constantly releasing new stuff. Like, I mean, I'm not sure what Thomas and Jennifer are doing precisely right now for like Primer, but I know that I actually talked to like Thomas and I was like so excited to see what he was doing with Primer. I was like a little kid. I felt like I was like, watching Teen Titans again. And ooh, it makes me happy when writers and people, creators and such are like that. They're easy to approach and you can have fun analyzing what's going on, and they're respectful and nice to you too. They keep it professional, but they are still nice to the fans. So yeah, I can't say this enough. Go check out Whistle, A New Gotham Hero, and Primer. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm just saying because my love for those two books are they're very good. I really, again, I recommend them. Checking out more of the comments, many names. I would have adult artists coming to me to critic their works, but the quality of them looks like child drawings. I just can't help but give a neutral reply. Otherwise, they'll throw a fuss about it. Oh yeah, you already like Lily already read that. The Blue Wind. I'm doing a comic series of my own. The main character's father is kind of Superman archetype, and the main character is trying his best to be like him, but often stumbles. Yeah, I can see that. Like, it just makes me think of Invincible. Like, no offense. Like, I'm sure yours will be totally different than that. Like, it just made me think of Invincible, and I was like, oh wow, like I love that series. You're probably gonna get that a lot, like a lot of the times. So make sure, like when you're doing your comic series, make sure you throw in your best effort to make it your own. Like just because it sounds similar to another idea does not mean immediately it's going to be that idea. Like a lot of people are going to tell you that, and I've gotten those comments a lot. I was like told by a couple of friends of mine that my old like war-based superhero is too much like Wonder Woman, and then they start comparing her design to Wonder Woman and saying how come she doesn't reveal her boobs, how come we don't see her ass, why don't we see her curves. And again, I'm like, Wonder Woman can deflect bullets. Wonder Woman is an Amazon. My character can't reflect bullets. My character doesn't have an Amazonian past. So you gotta question things there. You gotta question things there. Sorry guys, I'm talking way too much instead of doing the drawing. Again, trying to make it a good one. Again, I really like the design. It's quick, I know, but I'm trying. Oh, when I do these quick sketches, then I put a lot of room into like the second sketch, like I just did with this one. I'm just trying to lay everything out so I know what I'm doing. Okay, Free Fire Pro, Spy X Family is a good manga. Anya is a telepath. The mom is an assassin, and the father is a spy. They're not blood related. And none of them know each other's secret identity, and they're trying to stop a war. Ooh, I like it. I I'm gonna check that out after the stream. Actually, yeah, that sounds really good. So yeah, I'm gonna check that out, and if I like it, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it because every time I see something good and it sounds like it has a lot of potential, it sounds like something I would totally buy. So yeah, you're already getting my attention, Free Fire Pro. You get a cookie. Like look, I'll make you a cookie real quick. Okay, a nice chocolate chip cookie. See, you get a cookie, okay, boy. You get a cookie. Okay, fierce apathetic black queen. How about a drawing of Elita from Code Lokio? I'll definitely draw her. Is it a her? I'll find out when I when I go and Google it. Okay, Seth, Saturn girl from the Legion of Superheroes show. Okay, I can draw her too. Manny names. I've stopped reading Marvel comics after the one or Iron Man arc where Tony's erasing his mind and memories and eventually dies. I'm still reading DC because the Seth seen Murphy's run of Batman. What's the worst movie you've seen that isn't from Hollywood? Oh, that is a toughie. That is one big toughie puppy. Hmm. Oh yeah, gotta make sure I save this. Okay. I'm trying to recall all the movies I've seen in the past. Because again, most of the movies I've seen are from America. And when you say Hollywood, I'm just like going through every single thing, and I'm like, what about indie record, not indie but any indie companies, like would that still be Hollywood? Yeah, it would still be Hollywood because I was gonna answer with Birdemic. You got all these crappy birds flying around taking over the world and killing people. And the graphics for the birds look like they're from, those terrible like little kid shows, like the type of little kid shows that are like, so cheap that, the effects are so bad. That's how bad I'm thinking of it. But I can't think of anything that's not from Hollywood right now. I'm trying my best. But I can't. I can't think of anything. Because I don't watch too many, other country movies other than Ghibli or, anime. Wait. I remember it. I'm having war flashbacks.
Oh no.
I'm having flashbacks. Oh no, it's terrible. But like I remember this I didn't watch it fully. I saw clips and bits of it on the internet. And it's a movie. I can't remember the title of the movie, but basically it took place in the Night Age, like a medieval age, where basically a man, a boy, teenage boy, he's like he's going on some kind of journey and shit, and he's changed into a woman. I know this is sounding fucking crazy. He's changed into a woman. You have this weird ass soundtrack in the background. Like think of Brother Bear, but worse than Brother Bear. And yeah, I'm just like, I'm going back into it, and I'm like, I'm remembering this terrible singing in the background, and it warps the teenage boy to a time where there's nuns and shit. I mean, there's still nuns and shit, but like, basically, he's in a private girls' school, and he still has his like, he may have changed his appearance, but he's still a dude because don't ask me how I know this. I was watching another YouTube's video about art, and then it somehow led to this movie, and I was fucking curious, and I saw it. And I can't remember the title of it, but basically, again, boy changes into girl, but not fully. Still has this, down below thing. I'm not gonna say the word because it's so awkward. And he's hanging out with all the like other girls and stuff, and then they all go back in time, and he's trying to stop his past self from being an idiot. And it's so confusing to me because you have all this bullshit going on. Everyone's probably thinking I'm like high on drugs, but this movie is fucking real.
Oh no, I believe you. I believe you.
Thank you. Thank you. I was worried. But yeah, it's one of the worst movies I ever saw. I can't remember the name. I thank the gods. I thank the anime gods for not giving me the name. I don't want to remember it too much, but again, it was there. It happened. It was terrible, and would it be smile? I don't know what the movie's name is. Free Fire Pro. I don't want to like. If I did know, I would still not tell you because it's something you don't want to watch.
Because no one else should be subjected to that horror.
I can't remember even the YouTuber's name, but she's a manga artist, and she was talking about this time where her aunt bought a VHS tape of this movie, and I was like so fucking curious of what this movie was that I Googled it. I watched parts of it. It still sucked butt, and I can't remember the title. If I could give you the title, I most likely wouldn't, because again, I don't want to subject any poor soul to that movie. I'm still remembering the soundtrack. It's terrifying. But yeah, hopefully you guys, you never find that movie. You never find that movie. If you find that movie, then I will break into your house, stop you from watching it, because it's that bad. If I could stop myself like they did, like that stupid character did to himself in the movie, I would. I would be like, no, Dazzling Kate, no, you don't want to watch this. Why not? It sounds very weird, so it could be good. And I would be like, hell no, it's not good. It is not good at all. It is fucking trash. But yeah, it will forever be lost in my memory, and it will come back to me every freaking time. Okay. I'm getting over that war flashback. I'm getting over it. But yeah, I'm sure nobody's seen it, so let's change the subject.
It's over and done with. We good.
Yeah. Okay, Alita is a girl, and her. Okay. Oh god, the CGI birds were killing me. No worries, the story is anime inspired mostly and has a mixed mythology: Greek, Norse, Egyptian, and Asian. Oh, that sounds like it'll be fun. I really wish you good luck on the project, and I hope it's amazing. Okay, getting us some CGI birds Vietnam flashbacks. What the fuck is this movie's name? Again, I'm not telling you because I don't even remember. I don't want to remember, and I'm sure nobody wants to remember. Okay, Take Asylum Films. Rolling Dodge. Hey, Kate. Hey, Roland. What's up? I'm just busy doing some art right now.
And
Uh,
I'm existing.
and they do a great job at doing it.
That's a lie.
Okay, it is a lie, but I'm trying. Oh my goodness. Drawing hair is hard, but I'll try harder. Oh, I don't know. It keeps giving me these vibes that I've seen from this one webtoon I read. Something about a dog. Probably because of this character. Her hair is like exactly the same color as the character. Okay.
Fierce, to answer your question, yes, I am. Sparkles. Just imagine sparkles, and that is yes.
Oh. Okay. Making sure that this looks amazing. Just like my mom wish I was. So
Oh, oh no.
she always
Are
asks
you
me, why
okay?
can't I be more like my sister? And I'm like, my sister? Which one? I got multiples of them. You can have one of them. I'm willing to give you them as a slave. They'll do housework for Cheetos. Okay. It's bad joke, bad joke. I know. I should not treat my little sister like that, or my older sisters. Okay, Evie. No, Evie. Don't make
My
me spank
freaking
you.
hand hurts. And it's
My
not even the
butt
hand
hurts.
I draw with.
I don't know how I managed to do this. I know it's not like it accurate, but I'm trying. This is me trying. Insert the song by Taylor Swift. This is me trying.
You got this.
I do. Oh my goodness, I should probably add do 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 do. Oh wait, I should probably put the capacity a little lower. Okay, there we go. There we go, guys. Okay,
Thoughts on modern art or NFTs? I think they're a scam and giving art a bad name. I think they're dumb.
wait, what's NFTs? I'm way behind
um,
the times.
I non-fungible no non-fungible token. Uh,
Oh, not fundable token? Dang. So we're not giving them anything? I'm confused.
NFTs have seen some use as speculative secure. I don't know, and a means of money laundering.
Ah. So music, rhythm, design.
What the fuck?
Sorry, I'm just like I got this song stuck in my head, like from from Encanto, and I'm just like, oh my goodness.
I love it when songs get stuck in your head and you legit just don't know what to do with yourself until you listen to it, until you get physically sick of listening to it. It's great.
Yeah. I remember when Frozen was a thing.
Yes.
It was terrifying. Stop overusing the "Let It Go" song.
Oh god, I have a story. I have a story about that fucking song. So
Ooh, do tell, do tell.
I don't know if I might have already told this before, maybe. But when I was in 4th grade, um I apparently I don't know what I did, but apparently I was upset and the entire class started singing Let It Go. And
Dang.
we were surrounded by other classes and I could not handle it cuz not only were there like really good like acoustics in that building, so everything echoed. It was loud and it was embarrassing and I just fell into a puddle and started screaming. And um my teacher went to my mom and my mom was like, "Yeah, don't do that ever again." And my mom likes to now go and sing it to me whenever I'm upset and I rant about something and it's like, "You need to stop." It's so annoying. So now it's just a thing that will never leave me.
You're
Fun
telling
times.
me. Okay. Just making sure I get the next drawing in there. I'm just like,
So how long are you planning on making this last?
uh, gotta see how long I've been. Almost hour and a half. Wow,
Yeah.
dang.
Feels like it's been like less.
Yeah,
Feels
feels
like it's only been 30 minutes.
right, right. But yeah, I'm drawing the next character. Hopefully, she comes out right.
Excuse me.
Oh my freaking goodness gracious with gravy!
Every time.
I don't know what's with you guys right now.
Oh my god. I swear. I swear.
Oh,
I'm glaring at that message going, I I'm glaring at it like it owes me money.
oh yeah. Oh my
I
goodness.
take personal offense to that message, Seth. I take personal offense.
Oh wow, Free Fire Pro, your favorite Disney movie is Wreck-It Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph was the best shit, man. That is the best one. Like nobody can tell me otherwise. I like the fact that, Ralph wasn't a villain. He's just like a normal average guy and he just wants to be treated like a normal average guy after, work. That's all he wants. And I'm like, I can agree with that, dude. I agree with it 100%. And everyone else was acting like, assholes and shit. I was like, you're gonna treat Felix like a hero, even though after the game is over, it he's. I mean, he's a nice guy. I'm not gonna say he's a piece of shit. I'm just saying, like, a little too, a little bit too much double standards there, buddy. You got a problem with him being like a bad guy in the game? Okay. I'm gonna draw her real quick. Again, I know I shouldn't take a long ass time to make sure these sketches are great, but I also want to give you guys something to be happy with. Okay. I'm going to take another sip of water because my throat is killing me.
I don't even have a drink in here. I'm just suffering.
Okay. Seth, oh my goodness, you shouldn't have said that. Okay, fierce apathetic queen. Yes, that's Alita. Okay.
I've been staring at that freaking comment and just going, yeah. Okay, it's not a bad song. I will give it that. It's just how it's been used in my life is cursed to me now.
Oh yeah. Understandably so. When I first heard it, I thought it was really good, and then bam,
It's
everyone's
everywhere.
singing it, and everyone ruins it, and I'm like, this is why I like the sequel. Okay,
This is why we
the
can't
sequel
have nice
song.
things.
And plus, I may have liked, fuck, I can't say her name right, so I'm just not gonna bother.
Hmm?
I was gonna say Elsa's voice actress. I can't say her name. Idia, Idina.
Adina? I
Idina.
don't fucking
Idina.
know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Me too. I'm just like, she was the first Wicked Witch, and Wicked or Alphaba. It's like, that name is amazing.
I want to know who voiced this.
Okay. Free Fire Pro, who's your two favorite Disney princesses? Like, do they have to be official Disney princesses? I know Trey was going crazy on that stream when it was like, it needs to be an actual certified Disney princess. And I'm like, bullshit, bullshit. Kita and Giselle deserve justice. Or Esmeralda and all those other female characters who are not certified Disney princesses. They are certified in my mind. You cannot tell me otherwise. You go, suck a lemon. You get what I mean?
Ooh, favorite Disney songs. All the villain songs. Specifically, Friends on the Other Side and Friends on the Other Side.
Try my best to
Oh
make
yeah,
this.
and
Yeah.
there's another song I like. Sorry,
It's
I
okay.
interrupted you.
It's okay. I'm trying to think of my favorite songs.
Well, I can definitely say my favorite songs. If I had to pick three, Friends on the Other Side, uh, Next Right Thing, and Show Yourself.
Ooh, yes.
Uh, Next Right Thing makes me cry.
Okay. For me, it's a really difficult one, but I'm always listening to every song that I can. Okay, trying to remember one of them. Now I know I was I'm a huge fan of the Gaston song. It's always the best one when you're trying to lift your spirits up. That to me is I mean, yeah, Gaston's the bad guy, but come on. If he wasn't the bad guy, this song would have been more interesting. Oh my goodness, no, Evie, don't do it, Evie. Don't. But yeah, it's that. Then there's it. It's since it's a Disney song. There's Okay, crossing the line from Tangled, like the Adventures of Tangled and shit. Like, mm, mm, that was one of the best. And again, another one from that series is like, what was it called? I know I have it on my iPhone. Like, man, I know it's on here. Nothing Left to Lose. Those are my favorite Disney songs. Okay, those are my favorite Disney songs. Like some of them are a bit modern, but come on. Okay. Phew. Fierce apathetic black queen. I created my mammals were minorities who were forced ongoing special. Wait. What? I'm trying to. I created a universe of human and anthropomorphic mammals as mammals where mammals are minorities who are forced ongoing specialism by humans in this world. Oh, that's interesting. I That should be really good. Anywho's, I get it. People should look more at more music in the unknown. Favorite Disney villain? Oh wow! Oh my goodness! This is really, that's gonna be a really big tough one. Like tough one.
What was his name from fucking Princess and the Frog?
Uh, uh, I know it started with Doctor something.
Dr. Facilier. There we go. Good.
Oh,
Good. Good dude.
okay. Okay, sorry, I'm just like sending a quick message, so come on, send. It's a hard one for me to say which one is my favorite bad guy. It's such a toughie. But if I have to choose, okay, so let's be real, it's got to be Ursula. Cuz you got to remember, she has those contracts. Cuz, like it's legally there. If you put your name on it, you're, legally responsible, and you have to give the payment of what you did, like what you wanted and that kind of thing. You have to live up to your end of the deal. She actually looked at it in a different perspective than just like, doing it and just, doing all that. She had a contract to show, yeah, she agreed to this. It's her responsibility. And that's kind of interesting, she needed papers to show for that. And I'll, give it credit where credit is due. That is a smart move because, she didn't have to do it. Ariel and everyone else who entered that cave could have been like, yeah, no, thank you. But, Ursula would, try and sweeten the deal and, earn your trust and be like, oh, well, come on. Don't you want a pair of legs? Like, do you know what those babies do? Yeah. You want a pair of legs. You want a pair of legs. And she, throw random stuff in and be like, if you get a pair of legs or whatever your desire is, you can have this and that and whatever else. And I think she would try and do that if she lost out on a deal. She would just probably shrug because again, there's plenty of desperate people out there. So she's merchandising off of that, like she's making money off of that or whatever payment they give her off of that. I mean, I'm sure there's been a couple of cases where she's actually got the payment she wanted and that was it. She just knows that in this kingdom, like especially considering I don't know what's going on in Atlantis, that a lot of people are alone, homeless, that kind of thing. Because again, you got to remember this is the ocean. There's going to be a lot of banishment for whatever reason. But that's just my views. Okay. Okie dokie. I meant speciesism. Oh, so there's like racism in the book. Okay, that's going to be interesting to implement. There is this interesting webtoon you could probably read about werewolves being treated like slaves. Like it's hard to like explain, but basically think of werewolves as second class citizens, and they're only like servants and pets to these people, that kind of thing. I keep forgetting the name. It was really good, and I was super sad because everyone who was a werewolf during that time died, and I'm like, not everyone, but like some of the main characters just died, and I'm like, that is so fucking sad. Like even the main character himself, he died, and it felt very depressing. I wanted it to end happily for them, but it couldn't happen, and I get that's the part of showing a history of some kind like that. It makes sense. Still sad though. I can't remember what it was called. I'll check on Webtoon right now because I do want to give you a recommendation of what to read. Apathetic Black Queen, because it is a good story. Okay. Looking for it. Okay, I think it's fantasy or I mean it was also romance, so I'm just going in seeing what's finished. It's in the romance section, so I'm just like trying to find it. Or maybe it's in my like oh, I have a crap ton of these. Cupid's arrows, no. Bork, no. Down to Earth, My Life is a Loser, no. No, 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 no. Fudge. Okay, I'm still trying to find it so I can give it to Apathetic Black Queen. Oh, fudge. Fudge nuggets. I thought it was in the romance section. Maybe it's in the drama section. This is what I do for you guys. I'm always like, I gotta make sure they get the right information of what I'm talking about. And I know it's here. I do know it's here. Like, I'm gonna have to. Or. Okay, I can. Okay, I found the writer. Oh, God. Okay, I don't know how, oh, Days of Hannah. Days of Hana. Like, Days of Hana. So, yeah, if that's what you want to, like, check out Apathetic Black Queen, yeah, you have to, like, it's finished already, but you can read it and, like, unlock it with the daily pass. So, yeah, I recommend checking it out. It's very much full of drama, a lot of sad parts, and very, very very unfortunate events that happen. But it's an amazing story, and I highly recommend it if you want to do something similar to that. It gives you kind of a reference to check out. Okay, whew, wait, Free Fire Pro, a webtoon I recommend. The name is Bastard. It's a really good webtoon. I'll check it out right now to like subscribe to it so I can check it out. Oh, oh wow, it's actually by one of my favorite artists or creators on here, so I'm definitely gonna have to check it out. Okay, I wish I remembered the name. So it was so sad. It was Moon something. Wait, what's the name of the zombie webtoon Netflix made it? It's called if you're talking about like Sweet Home, that's another one. Like Sweet Home, that was a really good one actually. I'll put it into the chat. Like, give me a minute, guys. I know I've not finished the sketch. Days of Hana. for apathetic.
No, we should have won that fight, but then, yeah. Kill.
Okay. You still there, Lilyfire?
Yes.
Okay. That's
I'm
good to know.
I'm just jamming to a song.
Okie dokie. So, gonna finish this sketch and then, yeah. Oh wait, favorite Disney prince/king. Oh, that's a toughie. That is one tough one. I mean, I always say that, but it's like it's true. I can't pick a character. It's difficult.
You know.
Probably not one of my favorite things to draw because, like, I do kind of want this to look kind of like Coda Loco, but I'm also like, my style, it just doesn't work that much. But I like drawing it anyway, so. Okay. Free Fire Pro, yeah, that's it. Sweet Home, I forgot about it. I don't really read webtoons compared to how I read manga or comics. Understandable. We all have our preferences. Oh my goodness. I could have. Oh, well. Okay. Gonna already implement new stuff into this. Again, I have not been doing a lot of good studies, so they might turn out a little bit blocky. I know I gotta change that up for sure. Hello, Dominic Powell. Nice to have you in. What are you drawing today? I'm just doing requests right now. I draw Licia and Anya from Spy X Family, and right now I'm drawing Alita from Cody Loco. Coda Loco. Yeah, totally bad at like saying names. Oh man, I made her. I keep forgetting that, I'm not trying to mimic the style, but it's like, it's kind of there. Okay, I'm almost done with it. I can't remember what the next one was. Did I have one after that? Okay. Saturn Girl. Okay, I'll draw her next. Just need to finish this one up. Again. Okay. Oh, fudge.
Should I just type in chat? What my just?
Oh yeah, you should like type in the chat of what it is. Like,
Man, can't they just click on the? I don't know how this works. Like, can't they just click on the name or the picture and?
No, unfortunately not.
That's not how it goes. Oh, that's boring.
I mean, like, I know you were up in the chat earlier, so.
Well, I still have the chat open, so I'll be
Oh,
able
okay.
to.
Like, just type your link in, or I mean, copy and paste your link, and I'm sure they'll check it out.
Yeah. actually figure out how to do this. There you go. Hope that. Let me. I should have actually looked at the link first. See if that. Okay.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm super bad at like drawing short hair for like girls. I mean, I guess it's probably the specific style. I'm just like,
I'm also bad at drawing short hair. Don't worry. Do you guys watch Code Lyoko? No, I have never even heard of it.
I've watched some of it, but not like every episode. I've seen bits and clips of it. I've watched like one or two episodes at most, and I've seen a lot of it on TV when I was a kid. I didn't really care for it at the time because, you know, I was all about Teen Titans or Pokemon. Those were the only two shows I was focused on. Coda Loco just got in the way for me. No offense to anyone who's a huge fan. It just like that's what it was for me as a kid.
I want a guitar just so I can like play music. Ugh.
Okay. Just trying to make sure I just get everything done with and just deal with it. I do like her having pink hair. That's probably going to pull me in, but I'm also like, I'll wait a while. I get very selective with new shows, and it shows a lot. It just shows a lot for me.
I'm very picky about what I watch.
The freaking banana splits. Okay. Okay. Gotta draw Saturn Girl from the show and Power Girl. Okay. Okay.
Should there be a limit to how many requests you're going to do in one session?
Yeah, like I think after Power Girl, I'll finish things off.
We've been going for almost 2 hours.
Yeah, I know sketches are supposed to be quick, and I'm like, I'm very slow, guys. I'm very slow, not show. I guess it's because I'm also talking to you guys, so like I'm not sure which version you want me to draw. I mean, from the show, obviously, but I'm also like just wanting to make sure it's from the show. Because her version.
Favorite ice cream flavor? Cookie dough or coffee?
Okay. Okay. Oh wow, favorite ice cream flavor? Dang. I have to say I like the Superman ice cream flavor. It has like 3 different flavors in it, and it works like lemon, cherry, and blue moon or bubblegum. Like it's 3 flavors, so it works for me.
Interesting.
I'm just a little kid at heart, you know. I'm just like I'm not very selective. I'm sure you mean this version. I'm going to draw this version cuz those earrings do pop. Okay.
They look like lollipops?
No, I'm just saying this one pops out like with the earrings.
Yeah, and I'm saying the earrings look like lollipops.
I mean, it's not a lie, it does, but oh, my freaking banana split on a Sam Daniels Pop Tart.
I don't even know what that means.
I'm trying my best not to swear.
Well, I've already failed that multiple times.
You're right, but I'm trying. I'm trying my best. Okay. Just go. Evie, if you do anything. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, I'm seeing a
I hate those eyebrows so much. Mainly because the only thing it makes me think of is the eyebrows are like pushing the hair like away. And I hate it.
Okay, I'm just trying to think of a cool head pose.
Wow. I've been yawning this entire time. It's weird.
Damn it. I don't know about you, but I'm just like, I'm trying my best to just think of a cool head position, and I'm like, I can't think of anything. I can't. Okay, maybe if I do it kind of like, yeah, that would be a pretty good one. It's a different position.
No, that's cool.
I'm trying my best to like do it in my own version, but I know I gotta stay true to the material. Immediately, I'm just like, yeah, at least I did a quick sketchy sketch, and I'll add in the details a little bit, and make it worth it. Okay, I gotta drink another sip of vodka.
Okay, I thought you said vodka, and I was like, oh damn.
I wish.
Oh.
Actually, I don't wish. I can't, drink simple like shots or like, straight up alcohol without flavoring it and making it a cute drink, and it has to be yummy for me. If it's not yummy, I'm not going to drink it. I'm like one of those little bitches that just are like, "Oh, well, I won't eat my vegetables. Try and make it amusing for it. Amusing for me, mom."
There was something I wanted to say and then I immediately forgot it. Oh, what's favorite band? Favorite band, everyone. What's your favorite band? Or favorite music genre? This is a question for you too, Dazzling.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to try and take it easy with what I say. Immediately what comes to mind, Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift. And I'm like, nope. Gotta think of something else. Fuck. Gosh. I'm trying.
Mine is either Cave Town or the Oh Hellos. Got some good chill music.
Okay. I got a good band.
Shoot.
The Pretenders.
I'll have to look that up.
It's an old band. Main lead singer is Chrissy Hind. Very good musician. Very good musician. Okay. Nightcore genres, Apathetic Black Queen, Dominic Powell. One of my favorite bands is, yes, people recognize them from one of their well-known songs, Roundabout. You've heard it from the anime adaptation of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Free
I
Fire.
I legit thought that the one of my favorite bands is Yes is because they couldn't choose. And then I read more. Why am I like this?
Free Fire Pro, I'm the same, Kate. I like feminine alcoholic drinks, which is bullshit. Why do female drinks taste good while men alcoholic drinks taste bitter? Because a lot of guys think, hey, we need to make sure every guy who is drinking this is, having a worse off day than before, and being depressing as fuck. And yeah, it's good and all, but it's like also like some guys just like the really tasty sweet stuff, and that's okay. That's okay. Let's normalize that. You don't have to drink that, shot of whiskey like in a glass, like with the giant fucking ice cube. You can have the pretty pink orange, orange drink that tastes like ice cream too. Like, you go for it. If a guy looks at you and says you're not manly enough, tell them to fuck off. Like, this is your drink, not theirs. They don't have any control of what you can drink. Like, it's always bullshit when people are like trying to be controlling like that. It's like, okay, mind your own beeswax. Mind your own beeswax. Oh, wow. I'm trying to follow suit with the eyebrows, but my anatomy says no. My instincts say no. Don't draw that. That's wrong. But I gotta do it just like how it's wanted. Okay? Okay, kind of like a butterfly. Kind of like a butterfly. Okay, I may not like it too much. I may not like this eyebrow too much, but that's the point of the Legion of Superheroes. Okay? They look off as superheroes, but that's what makes them special. Except Brian Bendis' version. Nobody likes it. And if you do, I'm surprised and congratulations. You get an award for putting up with Bendis. Award. Okay, phew. Fierce Apathetic Black Queen. What's your thoughts on Avatar: The Last Airbender series? Oh,
It
man.
was good. It was good.
I can agree.
I remember watching that shit.
I agree with them on that, I agree with that.
I remember watching that and going, like, I didn't care for it when I was younger, and I might still not care for it now, but it was good while it lasted.
Yeah. I may not like know too much about it. I know a few things from the first series. I mean, not first few episodes, and that's what makes me want to continue watching, but I'm always like, I don't have time for it. I don't know what I should like. I don't know how to improve on that because I'm always like, putting everything on my to-do watch list. So I'm like,
I remember there was a freaking video game about it, and I missed that. I missed that a lot.
Everyone misses like something from their childhood, and let me tell you, I miss going into Blockbuster and getting all those snacks and a movie, going back home. The experience was there. Like, I don't really care for Netflix or any streaming services. Yeah, it's easy to use, but the nostalgia of being able to just put your show on and that's it. That's there. It's beautiful. And a lot of people, I feel like it made them connected. Like, you could talk to more people. I get it. Some people don't like talking to others, but At least give them the option to do it.
Yeah, no, I remember that video game, and me and my brother got stuck on one part. And I've wanted to find that video game for a while now because I don't even know if we still have it, but I think we might still have it. And I just want to look at it just for the memories. I also remember we had a Lord of the Rings video game, and we couldn't get past a certain part. I'm sensing a trend. God, I remember so many things that now I'm looking back on like video game history. I remember flipping Paper Mario.
Oh, yeah.
I miss playing that game. I miss our Wii. Because was that on a Wii? Yeah, it was on a Wii. I think. Yeah. Because you had to like do something. I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
It's understandable. I'm losing track a little bit too.
Legend of Korra had potential as a good sequel series, but was poorly executed. Yes, completely correct. I didn't see much of it, but I did see the reviews, and it was very mixed. Yeah, with the Fix It Fix, I love those, and I don't know. I read too many fanfics. Like, I legit went and counted the current fandom I'm in, all the different fanfics I had. I had like over 700 fucking pages open. And it was like, wow, I have a problem. I want to go find that now.
Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Just trying to read everything. Oh, wow. I had the complete series of Avatar, The Last Airbender series. Are we talking about Bendis Legion? Because if there's only two good things: the design of Gold Lantern and the concept of Monster Boy. Huh. I guess that could be good in it. Oh no! Oh no! Fire Free Pro! No! I thought your favorite comic writer is Bendis. Isn't he inspirational? His Superman run was amazing. Aging John Kent up was fantastic. Can't say that with a straight face. I can't. I just did, and it sounded wrong to me to do so. Yeah. I'm very basic, but whatever. I'm very basic.
I'm still looking for the dirt, like, okay. So it would be around 700 by now. The total count for the current fanfics that I had was 649 different fanfics.
Oh damn!
I have a problem.
That's a lot of dedication, though.
I read too much in my spare time.
It's impressive.
And the thing is, I think most of the fanfics that I have in like a single group, I don't even read anymore. They're just sitting there. And it's like, yeah, I'll read them someday. Like I've downloaded some fanfics onto my phone because they were that good. Oh my god, I have a problem. In fact, I think about now, I'd normally be just sitting on my bed reading.
Yeah. just getting the next reference.
I've wanted to sing for like this entire time. And I haven't known what to sing. It's fun.
Okay. Dominic, little known fact. Bendis and David Walker teach comic book writing in college. Just process that and let me know your reaction. They what? They what? Okay. Okay. If they're teaching the basics, just I can't because Bendis is always breaking the rules with show, don't tell. And Bendis tells everything. Like, okay. Maybe you could just leave it to the reader's imagination. Oh, no? You want everything there? You want everyone to know? Are you sure? No, I can tell you. Showing is better than telling. But no. No, you just want everyone to see. You want everyone to see what there is to know. Well, not see, but hear, listen, whatever. I'm trying to process this. Why?
This is so
Why?
amusing.
I can only hope that, people are actually not taking everything they say for granted. I'm praying. I'm living on a prayer right now. That was actually a good song, actually. Yeah. It's a no on that. It's a no on Bendis and Walker teaching writing classes. Leave that to the professionals who actually know what they're doing. Bendis has very few books that I can say, yeah, were amazing. And honestly, I feel like at this point, he just kind of puts whatever into a script and thinks it's good, and he doesn't let people edit it or get any thoughts out with other people to read it. He just shoves his first draft, gives it to the person in charge, and bam, it goes to the artist, and it goes from there. I wish, people would take editing and looking at the story more seriously than just, well, it's my story, I can do whatever we want. Okay. Seth, I have the opposite problem. I have saved fanfics and books to just read, but I have been having trouble getting back into them. Oh, yeah. I have this one fan fiction that I know I have to continue because a lot of people like it. And I'm like, okay, I got to make sure I continue. But I also want to write this other fan fiction connected to a story I actually care about. So I'm like, what do I do? I don't know. I want to do what I like, but it's crazy how the entertainment industry is giving the green light on works that come off as objectively bad fan fiction. I'm telling you, us fangirls and, fans in general can write better stories. There's, fan people out there who are just they're taking everything seriously. They're taking notes. They're doing their research. They're doing everything that these professional writers that DC and Marvel and whoever else hires that aren't doing it. They're not writing. They're not researching. They're not doing any of that stuff. They just want to remake it. And I'm like, you can still remake it in a way, but also keep some of the dignity there. I'm just saying, you can still do both. You just gotta, know more information. Which isn't a bad thing to know information. It helps. It really does. Okay, Free Fire Pro, I really like that Saturn Girl out of all the drawings. It's not the best, not to say the other drawings are bad, but this one's just the best. Oh, thank you. I do actually like side profiles a little bit more, but I know I have to practice on my, front position. It's definitely a blank expression, but I think they're pretty cute. Okay, I'm not saying your opinion is bad, but yeah, I get that this is the best because flowy hair and pretty eyes. I get it. Okay, We don't talk about. No, don't start that. Don't. We don't talk about Bruno. No, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno. I swear, I might have started just something with my sister now because we both sing that all the damn time. It's like we sing like different parts and it's hilarious. Like I gotta say, oh man, that song is so fucking catchy. Anyways, I'm not lying, Kate. It's true. I believe you. People think it's good. They're good writers and they get jobs. I'm surprised about that still. Bendis Comics is to Word Bubbly Comics is a virtual medium. I don't want to read long dialogue with little to no action. Precisely, that was the entire thing with Naomi. It was like he added this extra stuff to it that wasn't making any sense to me. Like, okay, you have two aliens getting onto Earth, and then a year or two later, Naomi the baby shows up in the precise area where those aliens were. Can you make that make sense? You can't. It's too coincidental for my taste. Now, if it was like I said before, I do have a video about that. I do actually remake the origin. I redesign Naomi. You can go check out Pop Culture Disasters right now after the stream, of course. Okay, sorry about that. Dominic, I was in their class in a previous quarter term and left months later because I couldn't take their lessons seriously. They brought in guest speakers and one of them was Kelly Sue DeConnick. Oh my freaking goodness. Are you okay? Are you okay? And they're buddies with her? They're buddies with her? I'm surprised. Do you think they, they have a Sunday brunch where they talk about who's going to make the worst comic book ever? I am. It's a competition now. I just can't take it seriously now. I'm glad that they're not, teaching me, but I bet I could make a better book than any of them right now. I mean, my writing skills are a little low, but I can try. I should really sketch Power Girl. But I really do love reading the comments. How about James Peterson Maximum Ride? I still haven't read that Fierce Apathetic Black Queen. All the Twilight fan fictions that became bad movies. Oh, like 50 Shades of Grey. Like, Lily, do you remember that?
Remember what? I'm sorry.
50 Shades of Grey. Do you remember that?
I mean, I never watched it.
Never watched it, never read it.
But I've heard it was shit.
Oh my goodness. I heard that it was basically Twilight fan fiction. It started off as Twilight fan fiction and bam, it became a big movie and book. And I'm like, if I can write a fan fiction and make this plot, do you think if I just make it original and say it's original, change up the names, people are gonna come up to my book and say, yeah, I'm gonna read it. Like, I could get a lot of money for making a terrible book, nonetheless. Do I want to be known as the worst book writer ever? No, but the money, the movie, that's a pretty good opportunity. Oh gosh. Okay, Maximum Ride started out strong, but then lost the plot in later entries due to James putting too much of his environmentalist beliefs in the work. Seth, it was my wedding day. It was our wedding day. And there wasn't a cloud in the sky, no clouds allowed. Bruno walks in with a mischief grin. Thunder! Are you telling the story, or am I? I'm sorry, I just had to continue that. Okay, Free Fire Pro, the sad thing, I saw fan films series that better represent characters than DC or Marvel. Fan film series that was good. Static, Batgirl, and the web series. Steph was Batgirl in the Nightwing web series. You gotta tell me, like, I'm gonna check those out immediately after this stream. I got a lot of crap to check up on now. Thank you guys for being supportive and giving me some new comics, webtoons, and a lot of other stuff to look forward to after this stream. Honestly, I'm very happy with that. Okay, I'll do a fudge. No, okay,
Give
yes,
me a
don't,
moment. I'll be right back.
okay. Yes, don't worry. I survived and took several of their lessons that was worthwhile with me after leaving the class before finals. Okay. I don't know too much about, Maximum Ride. I haven't checked it out. I haven't done any of that. But yeah, I really enjoy having you guys here with me. It lets me know that you guys really enjoy talking to me. I do try to talk more in the, Friday streams, but sometimes I just, you know how it is with guys. It's like you got to make sure they get their things out first. But with me, I'm just like they already said everything I was gonna say, so I'll just sit here and look pretty. Like I'll draw and look pretty. Like I'm gonna be like very pretty. Like that's what I do.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I thought something was burning.
That's
It's just not making dinner. It's just my nose playing tricks on me.
I know I still gotta work on improving my like art style. Oh my goodness. Whew. I think my brain did a system reset as soon as I heard Kelly Sue. Oh my freaking. Ooh. I would probably be already passed out on the desk and wondering what the hell happened. I would be like, is it safe to come out now? Is the Wicked Witch of the West dead? I'm sorry. Like, her writing is terrible. I understand where it comes from as a girl. Like, there was this one Captain Marvel book I stand. And it was like, it always showed the worst in guys. And it's like, not every guy is like this. It's like, they take the feminist part too seriously with some elements. And I'm like, yeah, we believe in a lot of this stuff, but we don't make every guy seem like a fucking joke. Like as a woman, I don't like see every guy as a joke, It always sucks when like it shits on guys. Like honestly, it's terrible when they do that. Like making a woman who just disagrees with a couple of things and then bam, it makes it worse when it's Kelly Sue writing it. And it's like, okay, yeah, Carol is a feminist, but you're writing her as if she hates every single thing with with balls down there. It doesn't look good for that like character. Okay. Free Fire Pro. Don't worry, Kate, you're a valuable member of the Geek Trinity. Oh, thank you. That means a lot to me. Like honestly, I know I wasn't gonna go into it today. There's a lot going on right now. I was on last night. I was on. Well, I was only a bits and pieces on Apathetic Black Queen's stream. I couldn't stay there because I was with my grandma. I was busy cleaning up the basement there. There was a lot of other stuff going on, and I couldn't really stay in there because of the internet connection. That sucked nuts. It sucked watermelons. It just was terrible in general. But I lived. and it was, it was cold, terrifying because it was dark and spooky out. I'm just like, I don't want to be outside, but I have to get rid of, the snake body. Everything was just terrible. Like, I don't know if I was going to even know where I came back from. It's hard to explain everything because I'm trying my best to make sense, but after that experience, I really don't know what to say, to be honest. Uh, okay. Oh man, I was gonna start a whole thing, but my devices are dying, so I'm gonna go. Thanks for joining, Saturn Girl. No problem, Seth. Have a nice day, and I hope you have a nice, safe one. Okay. Okay. But yeah, everything was crazy last night, man. It was crazy. I'm not going to go outside again, though, at night in the cold, where I can easily be eaten by whatever. Okay. I'm not going back out there. I'm gonna need a whole security guard team to go outside at night in the cold. Oh wow, I think I did pretty well for this pose. I feel a little iffy about that part, but whew. Oh, watches everything I know die on me. I wasn't expecting that when that happened. But yeah, just let me know what else you guys want to talk about before. Like, oh, me too. I don't want to go outside. I'd be freezing to death like in the movie Frozen. It, I mean, we didn't really see any frozen death scenes in that. But, oh, damn it. Damn it. Okay, Ice 4. My streak was off. Okay. I'm trying my best, guys. I am trying my best. This is me trying, and afterwards, I will be done.
I'm trying to resist the urge to sing because, my God, I'm listening to a song and it's like, yes, I love it.
Boy. But yeah, there's a lot of things I could tell you about what happened last night, but it's, again, I get kind of confused of what happened. Because I thought I was alone outside. But yeah, Lily, remember when I told you about that time I saw like that apparition, like that ghost?
No, I don't. My memory is
It's okay.
bad.
But yeah. It's one of those experiences that I'm like, was I seeing things, but was I not seeing things? It's
That's
just really,
fun.
ooh, makes me terrified to even think about too much, but whatever. I'll live with it. I'm just glad I'm not like dead outside in the snow and being like dead. Or my grandma just finding that and being like, my granddaughter, my granddaughter. I know I shouldn't be like mimicking my grandma and being like that, but it's just like that's what I kind of expected what would happen last night. I was kind of fucking freaked out, and everyone's just like my grandma's just like inside being nice and warm, and I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? It's so freaking creepy. What do you prefer, Kate? Being cold or being hot? That is a difficult choice.
I know my answer.
Oh, what is it?
I prefer being cold because then you can put on as many layers as you want. With being hot, you can only take off so many before it becomes
Oh,
crime.
yeah. That's a really good answer. That is one good answer. But yeah, I prefer being cold too. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not outside, but I can at least throw on a coat or two and go outside.
Yeah.
With it being hot, I'm not going outside. I'm gonna stay inside.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was freaking hilarious last night and terrifying. And all I got to show for it is nothing. My phone was dying. I can't even, like, it's hard to describe because I'm just like, will people believe me? Will people even, look at me and say, yeah, that's true? I'm still absorbing it right now. I'm trying to make a joke out of it because there's nothing else I can really do because, again, it's freaking terrifying. Okay. Oh, yay, I made a cute, Power Girl face. I'm at least trying, guys. I'm at least trying. But yeah, I think I experienced something supernatural last night, and I can't say the name because I'm constantly looking back out the window and thinking, yeah, it's totally not real. But then again, I remember like the legends I hear from my mom and from my, everyone from that area of the tribe. You would think it's just like you have to worry about a freaking like scary old lady stealing kids and putting them into her basket. Like that's the kind of shit they were trying to terrify us on, like tribal land. Like don't be straying out like kids, or else the I can't remember what it was fucking called, but basically she shoved all these little kids into baskets and then would carry them away somewhere. That just sounds crazy.
Was
But
that
yeah.
basket bottomless? Why is this the first thing my brain thinks of? Is
Probably.
Not
It's
only
probably
that,
bottomless.
how did an old lady or woman carry a bunch of children in a basket? How does this work? Is it like a black hole? Do you just not like feel the weight?
It's like one of those urban legends that's passed around, and you don't question it. But you bring
But
a
I
good point.
question
How do
it.
you carry that many kids in a basket?
But I question it. I'm very much a logical thinker. It's great. But it also sucks. Oh, hold on.
Oh my goodness. Oof. Oh wow, I did pretty well for Power Girl Space. I'm happy.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I actually remember seeing like Power Girl in that one little fan fiction, like fan comic that I was like like not writing, but like reading from. I can't remember his name. Wait, I can. Yale, and he basically, made Power Girl into like one of those crushes that annoys people. Like, if anyone remembers like Code Name Kid Next Door, like basically, well, think of Lizzie, like that was everyone didn't like. I know a lot of people did not like her, obviously for being overweight and not like super pretty, like the rest of the girls were, and I'm like, she was pretty good. Like yeah, she was kind of one of those whining wives, like wife types you would see in the 50s or something. But again, her intentions were good. And I kind of liked it. And like, I know a lot of people would hate that character, like, because again, she wasn't pretty, but she still brought some kind of form of plot to the characters. Even if it was kind of cringy in some areas, it was like, whatever, it's funny.
Ooh, what superpower would we want?
Oh wow.
I want to fly.
Fuck that. I know I would like fly into a fucking plane by accident, so I would choose to, talk with dogs. I want to become the dog, like the dog woman or dog lady. Like, that's my new superhero name, Dog Lady.
I just want to fly. And no, what I want is lightning. I want to
Ooh, yeah.
maybe a mixture of both. I can fly and lightning. Maybe I could teleport with lightning. Oh, that would be so cool.
Okay, yeah. Apathetic Black Queen, imagine you and I survived in Antarctica, which will survive. Obviously, I'm just gonna die first. Like, first. Just take my flesh. Just don't become one of those crazy cannibals, okay? Because I'm like, I already know where my my end is, and that is most likely going to be outside in some insufferable accident. That's why I'm terrified of tornadoes. I'm a little, I get anxious when I hear anything about tornadoes. I will lose my shit. But yeah, I didn't mind Lizzie. She was okay. My favorite kind of character was fine, like number 5. I had a crush on number 5 growing up. That's good. Like I had like I kind of liked, number 4. Like he was so like okay, he was kind of annoying in some ways, but he always like I guess it was the accent that won me over as a kid. I was like, yeah, he knows the shit even though he doesn't. And I liked the episode centered like around him. He was, dumb, but he was still useful to the team. Honestly, I feel like a lot of people gave like didn't give him any credit, but like there was also number 2. Now I know he was chubby and stuff, but like that was a pretty good character. He was intelligent and he knew what he was doing. Again, I know a lot of people have their own preferences, and I'm like, whatever. Uh oh wow, Trey, nice to see you again. Like, where have you been? I'm kidding. You probably going out supporting your best friend. Like I know you were supporting your best friend. Oh, once you resorting to cannibalism, there's the no, do not say that word out loud. Do not say the W word out loud. That that I don't want to think about it because I uh I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it. But yeah. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, just don't ever say it out loud. Don't say the W word out loud. Don't say the SK, not SW word out loud either. If you acknowledge it like that, I already screwed myself up. So it actually had to do with I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna finish the sketch. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna talk about it. So I'm finishing the sketch right now. Then after that, I'm done. Because it's crazy. Anyways, Lily, have anything going on? Like, any plans this week?
No, I don't.
It's Free Fire Pro. It's it's just wild shit. It's something nobody should really look more into. It is what it is. Shit. Whatever. Whatever. All shit. Okay. That's all I have right now, guys. God. Okay. No, it's fierce, apathetic, Black Queen. It's not a bad word. It's if you acknowledge it like that, if you acknowledge, if you acknowledge it like that, it just gives into it. Okay. I'm done. I'm done right now, guys. I'm sorry. God, I need a drink.
Are you okay?
Okay, water, just water. But yeah, yeah, just check out anything about those words. It's something. It's something. I'm not gonna say anything else about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to even acknowledge it right now. Okay, yeah. I really enjoyed making these different sketches for you guys. It was amazing to do. I really hope it really made you guys happy to see more art. I will try and post these up when I can, finish those them up. I'm going to actually digitally ink them, color them a little later. I won't post them. It will be slowly one at a time, okay? It will be that, okay? But yeah, what did you think, Lilyfire, about yeah, about the drawings? Did you like learn about any new characters?
I guess.
Awesome. Oh wow, Blue Wind. Power Girl definitely needs a solo run again and give Tom King and Tom Taylor away from it. Give it to a writer who knows the character. Agreed. Yeah, it's something, guys. It's something. I'm not gonna focus on it right now. I don't want to go too further into it. It's something I've heard and it's something I've heard and it's just yeah. Just if you're curious about it, look it up yourself. I'm not a dictionary. I'm not a dictionary or anything. No, you did not offend me. I'm just the word basically means mimic. The creature can mimic. The creature can look different. The creature can trick people. The creature can do all this other bullshit, okay? It's just myths. It's just myth. It's lore. It's lore. It's lore. Okay, guys. Honestly, it's getting late. Hopefully you guys will have a nice and great time. And don't worry, guys, you did not offend me or anything. That's what I was not trying to imply at all. It's just it's something that I think even if it is just lore and myths and it just it's something. It's something. So again, sorry, I keep clinging not clinging to it, but kind of thinking about it a little bit too much. And yeah, next time I will do more like requests. Right now, requests are closed, and that's it. Anywho's, I hope you all have a nice and safe day. And if come back next weekend, we will do a second request stream. I will finish those illustrations. I will color them, ink them, that kind of thing. So anyways, guys, I will see you all in the next video stream, video, whatever. Lilyfire, anything you want to say before we wrap things up?
Have a good day and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye. I will see you all next time, and this is Dazzling Kate and Lilyfire signing the hell out of here.
See ya.